Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BT Plays here, back with another video, and in this video we'll be reviewing if you should buy the Crew 2 in 2021. And before we get into anything, make sure you do like and subscribe if you are new. It does help out the channel a lot. And yeah, let's get into it. So the Crew 2, this weekend when I'm filming this episode, there is something a bit special going on. There's a new update, and there is also a free weekend for players that don't have the game. They can download it for absolutely free, and I'm making this video to say whether or not you should download it, or if you want to buy it, then if you should buy it and make you think twice. Personally, I think this game is very good. I've put many hours into this game, and yeah, but there is also some disadvantages and advantages that I want to discuss to you as well. So the first advantage I have about this game is that it offers a load of different vehicles for you to try out, going from boats to planes to cars. Anything you want to try out, it is in the game. With over 438 vehicles, there's a lot to choose from, and it can seem overwhelming at times, but when you get that money, you can buy any vehicle you want and test them out yourself. And personally, that is one good feature that this game has over any other car game in the industry, is that it just has many different types of vehicles you can try, even many different cars. Maybe some people just only want to drive cars in this game. There are tons of cars you can try out, from off-road cars to hypercars. The list is endless, and personally it is one of my favorite aspects about this game. Just very good when it comes to vehicle choice, and you will never get bored with all the vehicles that they have in the game. But one bad thing when it comes with the vehicles is the vehicles, they seem, you know, there's a good choice. It seems good that you can pick from a wide variety of vehicles, but many of these vehicles, in my opinion, have a lot of technical and mechanical issues that have never been sorted out. For instance, some cars, they just, I don't know if they, well, I know Ubisoft make them perform different from other cars, but in my opinion, I think some cars definitely have some mechanical fault or something like that, and this game overall definitely has the mechanical features of an arcade game. It definitely doesn't feel like it should be a proper racing game. So if you want to take this as a proper racing game, then maybe this isn't the right game. This is more like an arcade racing game feel that it has to it. It's more, you know, like you just want to chill out, you just want to do a couple races, you just want to, you know, it's not a proper racing simulator that it has, mainly because of the fact that it has planes and boats and stuff like that. They have to cater to the mechanics of them as well as the cars. But yeah, the mechanics aren't as good as some other racing games that are out there, like Forza and Need for Speed. They are definitely up there with the mechanics of the cars, just because of how well the game is revolved around like the cars. So it has to be around cars. The mechanics have to be around the cars. So that's why them games are more suited for players who just want to properly play a racing car game. But this game definitely more arcadey, definitely feels a bit more buggy, but yeah, definitely one to look out for. Another feature, or another reason why I enjoy this game a lot, is because some games you don't get much when it comes to update wise, especially when it's been out for 3 years. This game's been out for 3 years now, and it keeps producing top quality content every week, literally every week. Every week there is a live summit for you to choose from, and well, not choose from, but participate in. And if you participate in the live summit, you get a reward at the end. And these summits can be old, or can be completely brand new. And every 8 weeks as well, they will also bring out a new free update with new content, so new vehicles, and also new events for you to play in as well. And also in some certain holidays like Halloween they had different races and stuff like that. So that is very cool, especially for a game that has been going on for 3 years. It's nice to see some updates going on with the game, and very frequently as well. That is one good thing about this game, that has frequent updates with pretty good content as well. And one bad side as well that cannot be missed, especially for a multiplayer person. If you enjoy your multiplayer games, you may be disappointed when buying this game, or if you're a single player game, you may love the fact that this has a very, very poor multiplayer. In my opinion, the multiplayer is very, I wouldn't say trash, but it is really bad. Like, you can still get into some multiplayer events, and you know, like, you can play with friends still, but that isn't the point. Playing a proper multiplayer game with opponents racing, that's what you need. But this game really doesn't feel competitive at all, really. So if you're one that enjoys competitive games, multiplayer games, definitely not. Reason is because, one, the mechanics, like I mentioned earlier, just don't feel great when it comes to competitiveness in this game, and the multiplayer servers on this game just honestly don't bother. You'll end up waiting an hour just to find a game with at least 8 people. It is really bad. The only other multiplayer that sort of is in this game is you can invite 3 other crewmates or friends into your crew, and you can do single player races, single player events with them, but it still isn't competitive. It's still like you're working together, because if your friend gets first and you get 8th, you still get the rewards anyway. So for competitive users, definitely isn't the one I would recommend. This game, definitely I would not recommend if you're very competitive, especially because the AI, when it comes to the single player events, just don't feel competitive at all. Even if you put it on the highest difficulty, this doesn't feel very competitive. Still feels very easy, especially when you've been playing the game for a long time. It just doesn't feel competitive. Maybe Ubisoft should implement another difficulty, or maybe just improve their multiplayer just a tiny bit more. But yeah, I don't know. Do you want to buy the Crew 2 now? Personally, I would recommend. It's a very good game. Loads of content to loads of content to be used in this game. Loads of cars, loads of events for you to try out if you want to try them out, of course. Obviously, it is a free weekend this weekend when I am filming and I'm posting. So maybe if you are seeing this video and you would like to test out this game, go ahead and check it out. It is free for the weekend, so you can see if you really like it or not. If not, then don't worry. But I personally would recommend you at least try the free version of this game. You get everything that a normal person would get, just for a limited amount of time. But yeah, I personally would recommend. But let me know what you think of this game down below in the comments, actually, if you tried it or if you are a long user like me. Tell me what you think of the game down below. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.